Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Narrative Gaming. We are continuing on our journey with the cat lady, and it has been a long moment since I played this game. I think the last thing I remember is we messed up and we did not feed her because we blew up her food in the microwave. Well, that and of course her whole situation of having to find not tormented souls. I got tormented souls on the brain because we just finished that game. Demonic souls that are killing people and freeing them by killing them. At some point in my life, I must have thought I could fill the empty gap with this cat-related junk. Sometimes I think it's actually this clock that keeps me awake with the constant bobbing back and forth, but I never had a heart to get rid of it. Sure, why not? Why would I want to do that? It's not like I've got a job to go to or someone to meet. Time has no meaning to me anymore. Right, this is a super depressing game, I'm remembering now. Most of them are gifts from old friends, people that have long forgotten about me. I can hardly remember them too, to be honest. It all happened in another life, in another time. The one with the clouds I actually painted myself. I think I liked it then. Now I can't even look at it. That is a creepy horse-like painting in the background there. Like, that doesn't look like a human. Let's make sure we turn that off too. Let's shut that because it's already closed. Somebody's banging on something. I don't know if it's the window or it's my bag. Maybe we have a gun in there. Let's have that. There's nothing useful left in there. Just some old rubbish I should have gotten rid of ages ago. You are just a joy to be around. I see why I took a little bit of a break from this world. Let's turn this off, I guess? I don't know. Light is already off. Should we just want to check everything before we open this door up. Because I also remember last time we had the trouble with the neighbor. And I had her stand up for herself, and that did not end well for us at all. Who's a-banging on my door? How can I help you? Doesn't seem like I have a peephole, so we're gonna go straight for opening it. Is that us?
Hello,
or is that...
Miss Ashworth. How are you? Are you feeling better?
Do I know you?
Of course. You don't remember me.
Nope,
My
no I
name's
don't.
Mitzi Hunt. We met a few days ago. You were out cold at the time. Those pills you had were real good. You probably had one too many, mind you.
Ah, jokes about our suicide. Got it. Very busy. Please just leave me alone. What are you suggesting, Han? How dare you? So it's you. I had a feeling you'd turn up sooner or later. Oh, she must be the woman who found her and put her in the hospital.
So it's you. I had a feeling you'd turn up sooner or later.
It is me, indeed. A girl who got in the way and fucked everything up. I'll understand if you're angry at me. It wouldn't surprise me if you blame me for calling the ambulance and saving your life, but I had other reasons for it too. Personal reasons. It's important. It's important. That's why I came here the other night. To talk to you.
Uh-huh. I'm very busy. Please just leave me alone. Why would you want to talk to me? It makes no sense. If you want to thank me, if you want me to thank you, I will have to disappoint you. I kind of feel like that's what her response would
If
be.
you want me to thank you, I will have to disappoint you.
I don't give a rat's ass whether you do, to be honest. I did a decent thing there. You would have done the same, I bet. Now it's up to you what you'll do with it.
I don't know if she would have done the same, to be honest with you. You're too young. You have no idea what,
You're too young. You have no idea about these things.
I do know a few things, actually. Maybe if you give me a chance, I could prove it to you.
Yeah, plus I don't think age has anything to do with depression or thoughts of suicide, right? Because, I mean, they say high school is one of the most challenging times for some people, so she looks like she definitely made it through high school.
Why would you want to talk to me? It makes no sense.
I saw the ad you'd put in the paper. It seems you have a room to rent.
She saved her life for a room?
They still print that? It was months ago. Nobody ever called. I forgot all about it. I gave up on it, actually.
Well, I'd like to be your lodger, Miss Ashworth.
But
You've got the room and I've got the money. Won't that work for both of us? I'm very tidy. I don't make much noise, and I promise not to spend too long in the bathroom in the morning.
I don't really...
I read your suicide note, you know. I'm sorry, but I did. I understand that you like your loneliness. You stray from people. I get it. But I won't get in the way. I promise I will give you your space. You won't even know that I'm here half the time. What do you think? Do we have a deal?
Well, I guess I could do with some extra money, but...
Great. Can I come in?
I love how direct Misty is. Like, you would have to be with Miss Ashworth here, because if you're like even a little bit feeble, she's gonna walk all over you and you're not gonna get what you want. You said you were my daughter at the hospital. The spare room I have is pretty bad. You should know. How did you get into... well, either 1 or 3. I mean, we can figure out why she said the daughter thing, because that's probably the only way that... Well, it's not the only way that they would have admitted her, but if she wanted to get information about it, it's probably the only way she would have gotten information about her.
How did you get in that night? I'm sure I locked the door.
Well... Okay, I'll tell you. You won't like it probably, but I'll tell you. I picked the lock.
Why?
You did what?
Look, I know it sounds like I'm some sort of criminal, but believe me, I'm not. My dad was a master locksmith. He knew everything there was to know about locks. He taught me some of that stuff too. Look, got this little box. I always carry it with me. There are a few types of lockpicks in it. They're very expensive, custom made. It's now the only thing that reminds me of him.
I see. But you know, it does sound like your father was really a burglar, not a locksmith.
It's not important anymore.
I guess it isn't. But what gave you an idea that you can pick the lock on my front door and just barge in uninvited?
I heard the cats. They were going crazy. It was like if all hell broke loose inside. The noise they made. It was incredible. Like ghosts howling. Then for a while, it turned into an almost human cry. Well, anyway, I kept banging on the door, but you were already asleep. In a coma or whatever. So I pulled out a sea rake and got the door open. You could say I had a hunch.
A hunch. Great.
I had a hunch that something was very wrong. And I made no mistake, did I?
No, depending on what side you are. I mean, to Ashworth probably did make a mistake by barging in. Actually, in anybody's world, picking a lock and just going into their door may be a bit of a mistake, though it did lead to her saving her life, so it was like a mistake that led to a good thing.
You said you were my daughter at the hospital. You're a little liar, aren't you? How can I trust you?
I'm a little lady.
How should I know you won't slit my throat when I sleep?
Jesus, what's wrong with you? Slit your throat? Are you always so suspicious of people? If I wanted to do such a thing, I would never have bothered saving you, would I? Just think about it for a second. I was trying to avoid all the stupid questions. I didn't know what else to say. That seemed like an easy option at the time. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me come in the ambulance with you. And I wanted to see if you've made it.
Well, I died in that hospital, if you must know.
Oh.
But not for long enough. It seems I must have been too attached to this shitty life I lead and must suffer some more before I can rest.
Jesus, Miss Ashworth. Why all this negativity? What in the world has made you think this way? Clearly the only thing you suffer is some nasty depression. Not that it's any of my business. But have you tried talking about it to a doctor?
Ah, funny you mentioned that.
I have.
Did it help?
Not at first, but yeah, it did.
Talking to him or killing him? Which one of those helped?
This spare room I have is pretty bad, you should know.
I'm not fussy. It's not for long anyway. Just a few weeks, maybe. Anything is better than what I've got at the moment.
Which is?
I slept at the train station last night. There's a guy there who talks to rats. You should see him.
Wait, can you even afford rent for the room?
Sure. I'll pay you for 2 months in advance. Money's not an issue.
Then why did you
not
sleep
go
at
to
the
a hotel then?
I hate hotels.
More than train stations, with homeless weirdos and rats.
Robbie? Oh no, he's cool. He's alright. And he kept the rats away.
Didn't answer the question though, but alright.
Why do you want this room so much? Let's face it, this flat's falling apart. It's cold, it's dark, it's a bit moldy. This is the old part of town where nothing ever happens. It's far from the city centre, and there are only 2 buses going through here, and that's if you're lucky. And I'm known around here as a fucked up, wicked cat lady. They'd burn me at the stake if they could. They'd put me in a bag and drown me in the river like a litter of kittens. I'm not exactly great company for a young girl like yourself.
Who are they?
People, just people.
I don't
Them
give a
damn
fuck about
people.
people, Miss Ashworth. But I do like cats. Do you think they'll smell the rats on me? Could really use a shower.
Maybe she's a cat come to life?
I'm sure you'll change your mind when you see it.
I'd love to see it. And I'm sure it isn't as bad as you picture it.
The window is stuck, and it doesn't shut properly.
It's alright, I like fresh air.
There's clutter everywhere.
I'll tidy up.
It's got a funny smell.
I'll burn some joss sticks to cover it up. I love joss sticks.
I don't know what joss sticks are. I gotta look that up.
I give up. Follow me. You can see it for yourself, if you're so stubborn.
She's met her match. Would you like to hear us play the piano? We're pretty good. Not now. Okay, maybe later. Maybe you'll listen to us later. I think you're gonna enjoy it. We are not that bad, actually. I was really quite surprised how good we are.
This room is perfect.
Had a feeling she would say that.
What about all this clutter?
I'll move some stuff to the side if that's okay with you. But most of it I can use. All I really need is a bed to sleep and a roof over my head to calm me from that rain. And a power outlet so I can charge my laptop. Oh, and someone to watch too. You got a shower, right? I'm dying for a shower.
What about the fact that your bed is underneath the window that can't close and there seems to be pouring rain just pelting where her head is going to be? She probably likes that too. Is there anyone I can contact for references? You're not in some kind of trouble, are you? You mentioned some personal reasons for staying here. Are you part of that emo subculture? I'm gonna rock with let's be direct, right?
You're not in some kind of trouble, are you?
Do I really look like some kind of serial murderer to you, Miss Ashworth?
I don't know. What do serial murderers look like anyway?
Mr. Joe.
Face, an eye patch, rough stubble. Those sort of things, I guess.
That's a pirate you've just described. Just add a wooden peg leg and we've got a full picture. But who knows? I'm no expert on murderers. Not yet, anyway.
We're getting there.
Is there anyone I can contact for references?
Well, I've never really rented a room before, so not really.
Parents, friends, teachers.
I've lived with my mum all my life. Till recently, that is.
I could give her a call.
Oh, that would be a perfect spot for my poster up there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure, that would be okay.
Are you a part of that emo subculture?
Please don't say that word ever again. No, this is just how I dress. I grew up listening to real rock and roll, not that snow crap. I hate to be a part of that generic bandwagon.
Okay. Clearly
Strong
a
feelings.
Sensitive subject for you.
You know, people seem to think that just because someone dresses in black, they're called emo. You can't generalize like that. It's more complicated.
I dress in black too.
And my skin is black.
That's because black is the best color. Period.
Anyway, you mentioned some personal reasons for staying here.
Mention some personal reasons for staying here.
Yes. It's a long story, though. I don't really want to bore you with all that personal crap.
Okay. In that case, could you give me the short version?
Yeah, all right. I'm looking for someone. I don't really know this person, but it's a friend of a friend.
Of a friend.
I only ever talk to this guy online, so I don't know what he looks like.
Oh no, this is not going well for her.
I love this lamp, does it work?
No, nothing works in this room.
Oh, yes. I don't know what he looks like, but I know my way around computers. I managed to track him down.
It's not
Turns out
creepy.
He lives here, in this building somewhere. What I don't know is which flat he lives in. There are 8 flats here altogether. He's in one of them, and I must just figure out which one. It shouldn't be too hard.
What do you want from this person?
I just want to talk to him. He's done something really bad. Something horrible. I need to talk to him to get closure, you know?
Just talk. Are you sure?
Yep. I want to meet face to face with him. That's all. You know, you've been asking me all these questions and I never had a chance to ask about how you're feeling. I mean, you've just gone through a terrible experience. You barely survived. I suppose I might be out of line to ask you this, but I'm really curious as to why you tried to kill yourself. What made you do that? What did you feel?
I forgot how much talking there was in this game. No offense, but let's do the same answer that she gave us. How about that?
Long story. Won't bore you with this personal crap.
Ha ha ha. Right back at me, I guess. I did give you a short version, though.
Yes, but somehow I can't help the feeling that you've omitted a few important facts.
Like that man killed her mother.
Some details. Anyway, I suppose your story is the kind that can't be shortened. Still, if you feel like talking about it sometimes, I'd love to listen.
I'll bear that in mind, Mitzi.
Mitzi, not Misty. Yeah, I don't want you alone in the room just yet.
Room's great. So what do you say, Miss Ashworth? I hope you're not going to change your mind about this. Miss Ashworth?
Is she whispering her in her ear or kissing her ear? What the hell is that about? Or is she one that needs to be killed? What?
Right?
What's going on here?
Go away! You have to go away right now.
But why? Miss Ashworth, what's wrong?
Let's go with this one.
Safe here. You should leave now.
Please, Miss Ashworth, I'd really like to stay. Don't throw me out now.
Well, you can't stay. You can't. If you don't go, something terrible's gonna happen to you. Please, just leave me alone. I was perfectly happy before you came. I have my cats.
Oh, they're gonna make us yell at her or accuse her of being one of those things. I don't think she's one of those things.
Just stay away from me.
What?
Are you deaf? Did I not make myself clear? This is not a good place for you.
Where am I gonna go? It's late and it's pouring down with rain.
I don't give a damn where you go. You can go back to the bloody train station for all I care.
Yikes.
Anywhere. Anywhere but here.
Oh wow, they're gonna make us accuse her of it.
I knew you were one of them. I knew it.
What are you talking about? Look, just try to relax. Everything's okay.
But why you? Why would you want to do this to me? You have no reason.
Calm down. I'm not gonna do anything to you, alright? I just want to rent a room. Nothing else. I promise. Damn, I even swear. I won't cause you any trouble, okay? Just take a deep breath. And please explain to me what's happened. I'm a little confused here.
Then maybe. Oh, no. No.
This is more of the one that I figured was going to happen. It only kind of made sense because she didn't really like. I mean, she leaned into her more like a caress, like oh, I'll be seeing you soon type of deal.
You're going to die.
That would make me want to leave it any. Oh,
Yeah. I know. But how did you know, Miss Ashworth? Are you some sort of a psychic? Do you possess some kind of supernatural mind-treating abilities? Or is it just so fucking obvious?
What do you mean? I don't know how you're going to die, but call it a hunch if you like.
That's cool. A hunch. Well, I do. I know exactly. It's already started, as a matter of fact. Do you want to see? I'll show you. Miss Ashworth. Take a good look, because I'm not going to do it again.
Hmm. Damn, dude. I don't really have much to say to that because that's just depressing. I never thought about the fact that her having that near-death experience or practically dying could have triggered like psychic abilities more than like a literal actual manifestation of.
It's time to wake up, my little pussycat.
Well, let's not use that. Let's not call her that. That's just disturbing, man.
What's the matter, sleepyhead? Had a bad dream?
How did we?
Do you want me to give you a cuddle and a kiss? Take the nightmares away? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Well, don't you worry, my sweetest. I know a thing or two about pussycats. I can help. What
I don't
do
like
you
this
say?
guy at all.
Shall I take a good look at this pussy of yours?
Well, at least he eventually came right out and said what he was actually referring to instead of this whole pussycat shit.
Touch me and I'll kill you, you sick bastard. I fucking mean it. You have no idea who I am.
You're just a crazy cat lady. That's all you are.
Well, if he knows that, we know he lives in the building then.
Crazy cat lady who blew your brains out all over these fucking walls, pal. So laugh while you can. It's not long now.
Oh, is he actually going to? Oh.
What's going on in there?
What the fuck?
Who's this? Did you play with this little bitch behind my back? 'Cause if you did, I swear to God.
Me? I'd never do that. You know me, honey. You're the only girl for me. This lady here will join us for dinner. That's all.
For what? Take the goddamn mask off when you talk to me. You know damn well I can't stand it. And make sure you put it back in the van so you don't fucking lose it again.
Okay, okay.
Is that even a woman? I'm not even sure what.
I was just saying, she's here for dinner.
Good. Dinner. I'm starving. And I'm sick to death of them bloody cats.
Like you've been eating the cats, or there's just cats around?
You nasty little whore. Trying to seduce my husband in my own home? How bloody rude.
I don't even know what to say.
Who the fuck are you?
Shut up, you stupid bitch. I know what you're up to. You kept staring at him with these big green eyes. You want him, don't you? You think you can take him from me? Well, I've got
Probably.
just the thing. I always keep this bottle handy. It's bleach, the strongest you can get. You give me no choice. I can't risk losing him. I have to make sure he won't be attracted to you anymore. You won't need these eyes and this face much longer anyway.
Word. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, how did we get here? What is happening, right? Is this a dream?
No one will do it right if you don't do it yourself.
Man, I hope that was a premonition. Holy hell. Oh, or the cat. Oh, okay. I was very confused there. I guess we're gonna find a way out. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and what? Oh, that didn't work. 1, 2, 3, and go. All the way back. And 1, 2, 3, and run. Feeling like we're getting pretty close here. 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, that was trash. So you get all the way to the back and then go. There we go. I hope old girl didn't just really lose her eyes. I really hope that's not what just happened there. Or her whole face for that matter. Nice jump. Oh boy. Yikes, dude. How did we get here though? At what point? We keep transitioning between things and I am losing how we got to one or the other. I guess jump in for some reason. I'm just a cat, a lonely cat on the walk.
Hey there, gorgeous. I see my old lady brought the bleach again. What a shame. I really liked your eyes. It could have been a start of something very exciting for us, if you know what I mean. She does that every single time. What do they call it? Trust issues. That's it. Well, never mind. Plenty more fish in the sea. I'm not too fussy, but even I have some standards. Ain't gonna touch a bird like you, I gotta be honest, girl.
Have you looked at your wife?
But I wouldn't want you to think I'm not a kind man. Plenty of time until dinner, and you're in pain, so I've brought something to end your suffering. Think of it as an option. I've got this gun here. It's one of my favourites. There's just one bullet in the chamber. Large caliber. You'd be long dead before you'd feel any pain. Sounds good, doesn't it? I mean, it's just an idea, you know, no pressure. Ah, of course. You can't see it. That
Oh my
bleach
gosh.
turns your eyes to nothing but jelly. So I'll just leave it for you here. Feel free to use it. That bullet's meant for you anyway. I better go now. We won't want to get caught red-handed again, would we? You naughty minx. What was that? You can't reach it? Well, what did you expect? Life's a real fucker sometimes.
Well, you can see why the cat lady has mixed opinions on people. Holy hell, man. Alright, I don't know what we're doing as a cat, so we'll just keep moving forward until we figure it out. Oh, cool. Thank you. Gonna stay still when he moves. I'll stay still. And no, I hope he doesn't shoot us off this dam. Gonna wait for him to finish. Try not to get my ass blown up. There we go. Cool. And we made it. So it's kind of crazy because that means he said this is like, you know, she does this every time. So this means like he set these women up to be bleached anyway every time because he knows his wife is going to walk in and do it. Not that that's like the worst thing he's doing. Like, this is all pretty sick. I'm just saying. Let's see if we can go. I'll have a key. So how do we key? Spit it out.
What? Who's this? My eyes. I can't see a thing. That bitch. A key? Who are you? Say something. Anything. I should be able to unlock the handcuffs now.
Are we about to play this blind? Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. Oh my god, we are playing it blind. Well, somewhere around us is a gun, so take the gun. Can't examine it. We don't have eyes. Just take it.
No. I dropped it.
Why?
Where is it? Where the hell is it?
Great. We're just gonna keep walking until we...
I got it.
Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. Gun. Whoa. Maybe not that. We were definitely gonna go shoot old boy. He should be sitting down, I think. So if he is, I'm just gonna blow his brains out. I'm just I'd still shoot yourself, so that's not it. I mean, we're moving forward, I think. I'm not hearing anything. So... not really sure. We're walking towards something and there's like something blocking us, so... shooting ourselves may be the only option then. Because, I mean, I'm walking back and forth and we're not running into anything. I'm pressing enter. We're not searching anything. Alright. Game over, I guess.
I'm sorry, Mitzi. I have to break my promise.
So this is after we met Mitzi for sure, but how do we end up here? Oh, shit. No, I got that. But was that the correct choice, or was there... was there other options, or... death... okay.
Hope you don't mind creepy posters.
It's your room. You can do what you like with it. But I definitely prefer this to fairies, rainbows, and pink unicorns. Did you make these?
No. My boyfriend made them. Some of them, anyway.
Seems like a pleasant guy.
So, Miss Ashworth, I happen to have a bottle of wine in my bag. I was going to leave it to Robert, but I forgot all about it.
Robert?
The guy with the rats?
Oh, yes. Of course.
So, shall we have a drink then? We could get to know each other a bit more. I know, I promise I won't get in the way. And, I mean, you don't have to if you don't feel like it. But since we're going to live together for a little while, it won't hurt if we talk to each other, will it?
I'm trying to see what that poster says. Death is nothing at all. You've only slipped away into the next room, and you are you. You are who we were to each other, that we are still. We're not. I'm not going down that. No, not. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Great. I'll bring the wine.
Oh, there we go. I am I and you are you.
It's one of those bottles with a cork.
Whatever we were to each other, that we are
Have you got a
still.
bottle opener, Miss Ashworth?
In the kitchen.
That's not as depressing as the image would suggest.
Please. And while you're there, could you get a couple of glasses too?
Because that's more of like, it's almost like a peaceful thing. Like, even though you die, you know, you're still who you are, and you still are who you are to the persons that you loved and cared about. So although the image is disturbing, the message isn't that bad. All right, let's find a cork and some glasses. So that must have been in the future then. It has to be in the future. Do you want to hear us play music? Because we can. We're, okay, not now still. All right, well, eventually you hear how amazing we are. Hopefully. Corkscrew and glasses, right? Hopefully I don't break those, because I do have a bad habit of effing things up. Cupboard. Alright, we're going to take the corkscrew. I don't think we need the coffee friend drink whitener, so we'll close that up. Also, I apologize if my voice is a little bit different. I am a little stuffed up right now. Damn winter allergies are killing me. Fridge. Maybe we get some glasses in the fridge. Or use milk, closed fridge. We don't have either one of those. Where would we find some glasses? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, none of that. None of that. Glasses, glasses. Maybe the bathroom? Maybe it's already open. Maybe we hid some glasses in the bathroom. We were taking a shower or a bath and had a midnight little throwback, little touch, little toast. That'd be a no. Okay. Cabinet? Oh, there we go. One for me, one for Mitzi. Alright, I've accomplished my mission. So here you go.
There you go. Let's get that bottle opened.
Yeah. But we'll need glasses too. See if you can find some.
Not sure why Mitzi couldn't have gotten the glasses while we got the corkscrew, but that's fine. I'll just pretend like it's our house. We know where these things are quicker than she does. Give.
Found some wine glasses.
All right. That's all we need. Oh, and Miss Ashworth, I really must say this before we start.
Yeah?
I promise I won't cut your throat when you're asleep.
Very funny, Mitzi.
Oh, no, I mean it.
That's fine. But just so you know, I always sleep with my eyes open.
It's a condition. It's a medical condition.
Oh,
Let's start
it's not raining
ease our way
anymore.
into this.
Oh, well, I don't mind rain. Sometimes I even like it. But according to weather forecast, there's a nasty fog coming. Now that I'm actually scared of. I got lost in a fog once, when I was just 9 or 10. I remember I sat under a tree crying, thinking some monster would appear right in front of me and drag me away.
But now that you're a big girl, you know there are no monsters.
Yeah? How do you know?
The only monsters are us. Murderers, rapists, arsonists. They're the real beasts. So far from humanity, they're no longer capable of feeling compassion or guilt. They're the ones we should really be afraid of. But whether they're lurking in the woods or fog or the darkness of our cellars, it's all irrelevant. You can't predict what happens. You can't do anything to stop it. There is only one way. You turn into a beast yourself, and like them, you show no mercy.
Whoa! Where did that come from, Miss Ashworth?
I just don't like murderers. They're nothing but parasites.
Makes sense.
So, the big C. Want to talk about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really want to tell you about it like that. I put you in a very difficult position, I know. It's just that I was really desperate to get this room. I hope you can understand. This is the last and most important thing I must do before my time is up.
It's fine. You seem alright. It's just... I find it hard to trust people these days. Maybe it's time I opened my eyes to see others have problems too. Some, like yourself, even bigger than mine. What kind of cancer is it? Do you mind me asking?
Brain tumor. Her name is glioblastoma.
Haha.
Yep, they're all girls, the way I imagine it. Just look at their names. Lymphoma, melanoma, myeloma, leukemia, sarcoma. Each of them a fucking goddess of death. Beautiful and ruthless.
You might just be right about that, Mitzi. I used to be a nurse. I know a few things about cancer. And I know glioblastoma. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, and yet she gets to be the prom queen before night ends, while I disappear down the back exit.
How long?
They said I had a year. But that was 6 months ago, so... yeah. Not awfully long.
Is there anything...
They've tried.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So am I. Do you want to talk about something else?
Yeah, because I'm mad depressed now.
How are you planning to find this guy?
I don't know yet. A bit of detective work, perhaps. It shouldn't be that hard, really. There are only 8 apartments here. One is yours. That leaves us with 7. I was hoping that you could give me a hand, actually. You know some of your neighbors, don't you?
Not many. I never really cared about them. They changed over the years, too. You probably also figured by now that this is not the sort of place where new neighbors are greeted with a freshly baked cake. You see a new face, you give them a blank stare as you pass them in the hall, and you forget about them a minute later.
That bad, eh?
Well, there's that bald guy who lives above me in flat 5. He came here recently to shout in my face. He's a nasty piece of work, but I really don't think he's the person you're looking for.
What does he do for a living?
I think he's a train driver.
I can't imagine somehow that my guy would be a train driver. Okay, that's good. Leaves us with just 6. Anyone else you know?
I'd have to think.
You know, maybe not tonight. Let's just talk about something else, okay? I have plenty of time. There's no need to rush this. Maybe tomorrow we could sit down together and make a plan. I could draw a simple map of the building, and with your help, mark down who lives where.
Sounds good to me, Mitzi.
I couldn't tell if that whole "I have plenty of time" thing was a joke, like a very just dry joke. Maybe she's serious. I mean, she has 6 months, so... Alright, well, let's move on to a happier subject.
You mentioned a boyfriend. Tell me something about him.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about him.
Or not.
His name's Jack. He's dead.
This world is so depressing. So
Susan
depressing.
Ashworth, are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life? I don't want to bring you down. These aren't happy stories.
And I'm not a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed by now.
I guess so. Anyway, I suppose I would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After all, he is the main reason I'm here. I just don't know where to start.
Jack made those pictures on your wall. Was he an artist?
He always liked all kinds of morbid stuff, whether it was music, movies, paintings. So do I, really. We had that in common, amongst other things. People say it's depressing to listen to sad songs or watch sad films, but I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog?
Oh, that's different. I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders. They're beautiful.
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, honestly, there is a certain indescribable beauty in sadness. Just like there's beauty in the grey and ugly winter morning when you look past the obvious and notice what others can't see.
You must love my apartment then. It's like Ugly took a vacation here and never went home again.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how you two met.
Oh, we knew each other for like forever. We grew up on the same street. It's funny how we seem to be made for each other. A perfect match. I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me. We thought one day we would marry, have children, be happy. I never had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky. But all luck runs out sometimes.
Well, for a minute there, I was like, oh, she is optimistic, or at least able to find the good in the bad, but then she does have a pretty bad diagnosis here.
How did he take the news about your cancer?
He thought I was joking at first. He laughed. Then he got really angry. I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big fight that night. It was our first and only fight. But it was awful. He smashed some stuff. His guitar, of all things, was the worst. He loved that guitar. Why did he break it? He was absolutely furious. He walked out on me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different. Begged me to try surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I did the chemo for him. It didn't help. It just made me feel sick all the time. I felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed real. Maybe that's why I didn't see what my cancer was doing to Jack, and it was destroying him as well. He changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
How did he die? How did Jack die?
It was so distant the last few weeks before he died. What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly. But it eventually found him.
She's got cancer and she's smoking beside her.
Or rather, he found him. There are those forums online, you know? About all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games, horses, gambling, addictions. Everything, really. Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide. There's a guy there. Calls himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum. It's like a failed suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives. But the Eye of Adam is an advocate of death. He dwells on human weakness. His job is to plant an idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good. Jack took the bait. Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be a quick and foolproof death. There was no chance we would have been saved. All thanks to the Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which combined together create a gas called hydrogen sulfide that kills you within a couple of minutes. I told him he was fucking nuts, of course, but he just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me, and he begged, and eventually just kept screaming at me. I figured it was his crazy idea of a modern romance, but it was downright tacky and just wrong. Finally, he said he would get everything ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn. 5 in the morning. Don't be late. Those were his last words he said to me.
That is an early death.
Stormed out. I cried for hours, thinking I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. But I just couldn't. I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired. I woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window. It was nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late. But right there in my bedroom, before I even left, I already knew it was. When I arrived at our special place, it was already bright. We used to go there in the past, drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen to Pink Floyd, sometimes make love in Jack's car. There wasn't really anything special about that old parking lot. But else there was. It was completely abandoned. It was quiet. It was safe. After that day, I've never gone there again.
Oh, okay, now we're playing as Misty.